inequalities today, and it's not that bad of a topic, and I'm going to explain how to do it very, very quickly because I don't want to waste people's time, and I'm sure you don't want me to waste your time. So here we go, graphing inequality. Normally we have a number line such as we do here, and I'm going to just put some numbers on: 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. And let's say these numbers represent your age. So if you want to know, somebody asked from a different country, oh, how old do you have to be when you can get your learner's permit? Well, the answer is you can be 16 years old. But that's not true entirely, because you can be 17, you can be 18, you can be 19, etc., etc. But you have to be, your age has to be greater than or equal to 16. So because it's greater than or equal to, I'm going to circle this in. I'm going to color this dot in because that's going to mean that it's including 16. But I'm also going to draw an arrow in this direction. And that means that your age, notice how I rate the variable, is 16 or greater. As long as you're older than 16, you're in good shape. Now, I'm going to do another example, which you might find somewhat interesting. I went to an amusement park, not really an amusement park, a water slide last year, and I was talking about this with my family last night, and my daughter said, "Oh, I didn't go on that ride," and I said, "That's right, you didn't go on that ride, and the reason why you didn't go on that ride was because your height was less than 40. You have to be, if your height is less than 40 inches, you can't go on the ride." And now I'm going to put an open circle on 40, and I'm going to show this. So these are all the people who can't go on the ride. If your height is less than 40 inches, you are out of luck. And she was, at the time, I think she was probably around 38 inches. Now, I'm going to show you something else. 36, 38, 40. By the way, if you'll notice, I'm also skipping by twos. You can skip numbers as long as you stay consistent. Don't start skipping by twos and then start going by ones again. If you can't go on the ride when your height is less than 40 inches, that means if your height is greater than or equal to 40 inches, you can go on the ride. So once again, I'm going to color that in, because if you're 40 inches exactly, you are in good shape. And anyone taller than 40 inches can go on the ride. Now, I'm going to show you, well, maybe I'll use my last one.
Is anyone ready?
I'm actually only going to do one more, but it's going to be kind of a double. All right, so let's do one more. Oops.
Wait, I forgot about that.
No, I don't want to clear canvas. Let's see. Now, they had a weight restriction on this ride too. So if your weight was less than 60 pounds, you couldn't go on this ride. So I'm going to say 30, 60, 90, 120, 150, 180, 210, 240. And actually, I'm going to stretch this out just a little bit longer. $270, $300, $330. They said if your weight was less than 60 pounds, you're too late to go on the ride. And if your weight was greater than or equal to 300 pounds, you also couldn't go on the ride. So what this would look like is this. These are for all the ride restrictions, which means anybody who does not meet these criteria are not allowed on the ride. And you'll notice that in order to go on the ride, you have to weigh more than 60 pounds, but less than 300 pounds. All right, and that's it. That's how inequalities work. Open circle for less than or greater than. Closed circle for less than or equal to and greater than or equal to. All right, that's all.